talk to the crows on the wire. They carry a voice I still know. My hands in the dirt, pulling fire from seeds that the dead helped me sow. The gardens remember what I can't forget. A woman who lived here I've already met.
We are back, and this time on the pier. I'm Belle Hahn with my friend. I should say, after all these performances, I would like to think of you as my mon ami.
Oh, of course.
Will you please introduce yourself, beautiful lady, and share the power of what we just experienced on this pier with LADP?
Yeah, I'm Audrey Sides. Originally from Oakland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My brother lives right outside of there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So beautiful there.
Area, girl.
Yeah,
it is
girl.
gorgeous. But yeah, I'm based in LA now. I dance with LA Dance Project. We just finished doing the big dance on this pier.
In a floaty, beautiful dress. She just changed.
I had the prettiest costume of the bunch, if I do say so myself. Big floaty yellow dress. There's 14 of us. We were running around for like 75 minutes. They just finished rolling up the carpets that we were dancing on, so we don't get splinters, which has happened multiple times actually in my time with the company.
Did you dance barefoot on wood?
No, actually, it was these like concert halls that we're dancing in. They have like floors that are not really like finished, and so there's splinters. LADP is like really cool. We like to do projects where we're dancing in like spaces that are maybe not exactly made for dance, but
yeah, I just watched you in Ojai a few days ago, which was so incredible too.
Yeah.
When did that start with the company? These pop-in performances that are so transformative to the space and the people watching.
I think so. The company started in like 2012, I think. But Ben has always, I think, been interested in kind of like doing something slightly unconventional with dance or with a performance. Ever since I've been in the company, we've done some really awesome projects. A lot that are also much more conventional, like in performing in big theaters and kind of big proscenium spaces. But also something like this where we're just like out on a pier dancing out the waves.
Wherever the wind may blow you.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally. It's true.
Yeah.
So you've danced in Paris, you've danced in Ojai, you've danced on Santa Barbara Pier, and you've danced, I'm sure, all over LA too, you guys. I've seen you, of course, there.
Yeah.
When did you join the company?
I joined in the fall of 2023.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you love it?
Yeah. It's been like an awesome, like insane ride. These jobs are like, they're not easy to come by. There's not very many companies like this in America, at least, but even kind of in the world. It's been a huge honor to get to like live this spooky life.
It is very kooky and wild. My mother was a dancer,
cool.
and that's one of the reasons I'm so passionate for it. My sister's an amazing dancer too, and we just love supporting you and watching what unfolds in the power of music, bodies, connection to earth. And we're so excited that you guys are all coming next month in July 16th to the incredibly stunning Belle Esquardo. Which is another fusion of magic. I'm really, really excited to experience. Are you excited about that one?
Yeah, I think it's going to be really epic. I mean, it's like, I love an excuse to come up here. I mean, who wouldn't? It's like, one of the beautiful things about dance, it takes me to all of these like amazing places. Yeah. So awesome.
Dancing your way through life as you go. When did you, sorry, wicked, but I'm not sorry. What is your history of falling in love with dance? You just told me a few minutes ago that it was 3 when you started.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah.
I have an older sister. She's 2 years older than me. And she was like so clumsy that my mom thought there was something wrong with her. So she like took her to the doctor and was like, what's wrong with my kid? And the doctor was like, oh, she just like needs some more muscles. She's just like wildly uncoordinated. And so they like recommended that she put her in ballet. And then I was like obsessed with my sister, watching everything she did. So it didn't take, I think there's like a year where I like went to her classes and watched, and then I like needed to do it too. And then I kind of just never stopped.
The twirling. It was the twirling. It was the twirls and the dress.
Yeah, I love the twirling. My favorite movie, obviously Center Stage.
Of course, I loved it so much.
I think probably every line memorized. And when I remember when I was 10, I had like my little portable DVD player in my room, and I like memorized the last like dance that she does in the red dress.
Yes. Yes.
And I like still, if you play Cantille, I can like do that every single step of that dancing. But yeah, there's
cue Cantille. Yeah,
Cantille by Jimmy
Cantille. I know. We need to cue it, and you need to. I can see you all of a sudden in a red dress. I'm like, I'm sure I have one in my bag.
Red dress, yeah. But yeah, it's like the last like sequence. She's doing these crazy fouettes, and it's just like a close up shot of like her face spotting, and we're being like, glam.
Oh, you were ready for it.
Well, and actually, fun fact: Janie Taylor, who you know,
is
the she was the rehearsal director at LADP when I first joined.
Yes,
and now directs the dance program at Colburn. When I first joined the company, she was like here, and she ran the audition that I took to join the company. And I remember telling my mom after the audition, and I was like, Janie was in Center Stage. She was like one of the extras, like one of the dancing extras. But like, this is how much I know that movie. The first like sequence of credits, Janie gets off the bus and like walks to Lincoln Center. They are filming like her feet. And I remember I finished the audition. I was like, Mom, the woman whose like feet start Center Stage taught the ballet class at the audition. And we were both like,
oh, that's wild. That is wild. No, my sister and I watched that movie on repeat. And I recently was at Lincoln Center, right? Driving by, and I started to cry, and I didn't know why. But now I'm like, that'll make sense to me, because it's my mom. My mom has cancer right now. And thank you. And to watch her dance her way through so much of life was always an inspiration for me. Mm-hmm. And when I passed it, I got teary, because I used to live in that area and in that neighborhood in particular, and would always go to concerts and performances, specifically the Nutcracker there every year, you know. And so I just have this these spaces and these places of performance that have resonance in the heart, right? They bring you right back in. And last night, my mom decided she was going to do the surgery that the doctor recommends. And so I feel I woke up today like really excited to celebrate the power of dance and movement and the magic that's unfolding in the faith that I'm having in the arts, because they really have pulled me out of some very deep pain in my childhood. And I'm just so grateful for the artists like you that continue to twirl your way through and give us all hope. Yeah. It's really incredible. And also to see, I felt like in this past dance, there was also the tension and the pain in the world right now that you guys are really working through with City of Dance, where you pop up into these locations and bring these free performances to share the power of the reconnection between nature, human, and what's going on the planet right now. I think you do such a genius job of portraying that without words, and yet I felt everything.
Well, dance does that for us too. Like, I started dance because my sister was doing it, but I stayed dancing because it started doing things for me.
Right.
It became, like a way for me to, deal with all the like difficulties of being a kid. And then now it's something that I like can carry with me through my life, and all of the difficulties of being just a person in this world. And I think that's one of the most amazing things about the City of Dance program, where we're like going around and a lot of the people who end up watching the show like didn't intend to come to a dance show, and probably never would have chosen it for themselves, and just kind of like stumble upon it. And we get to have this really kind of like genuine interaction, and like everybody has a different experience with it, like down to the point where like people are showing up and leaving at different points throughout the show. And it's like we don't know like maybe what we would have interrupted in their day, or the things that they're going through, or the associations that they do or don't have with dance or with this music, or with moving bodies at all. It's a really, I think, I don't know, being an artist, you want to reach people. This is one of the kind of like most epic ways to just like create an opportunity for people to like connect and be reached. Sometimes in the theater it can get difficult because it's like such a high barrier to like get there.
There's a divide on some level with the
like
stage.
The amount of money it takes to buy the ticket. But even, I mean, we're in a place like LA or like California, just like getting to the theater after work can sometimes be such a huge thing. And it's like, it's a huge, when also the world is how it is and we're all pulled in so many different directions. Like, I feel really honored that anyone would take the time out of their life to come see us dance. It's just kind of like lovely that it gets to happen like by total chance. And it's like all of us fall into art by chance. We live in a society that like gives it all to all of us equally. So there's like an element of chance that brought us all here, but
well, it's incredible what you're saying, especially because I saw so many children here today that had permission also to bring me out of my chair to dance with them, because I've sat still and quiet in a chair a lot of my life watching performances, but to be interactive in a way where I could respond to witnessing the grace and power and the bravery that it took to come together, rehearse, be here, and express what you expressed. But then to watch all ages interacting in their own way and having the freedom to move as a child,
and, like, talk and like be on their phone.
Exactly.
Like,
there's something accessible around it.
Do whatever it needs to be for you. There's no like kind of rules about how you have to consume it or what's like the proper way to be. Like, I loved all the people walking, but they're just trying to fish.
Yeah.
People walking by. Kind of like through our dance space with those fishing rods, and like,
catch a fish.
Gotta fish.
You gotta fish. It's all part of it. Yeah.
Like sometimes there's a contemporary dance performance happening where you're trying to fish. I'm sorry, it'll be over soon.
I think they fished for more than fish today. I think they caught something they weren't expecting, and also I caught a dose of freedom, because that's what I needed. Like I needed to not talk. I needed to witness, and then I needed to watch children respond to moving. To watch you move out of your own body and to let energy move is to also then to see these children that have the freedom to also move instead of feeling like they have to sit perfectly still in life. And I think that in itself is a permission that's really needed at this time to engage with the arts, because a lot of people are going crazy in their heads and all the things going on. So if you give somebody the space to watch it from their lens, not just from yours, and then you meet in that space, there's a certain union that comes together that I hadn't witnessed between audience and performers in a way like I have in the last few performances of watching City of Dance. So this is an extremely powerful movement. And I'm also extremely excited to be presenting, the new fund for choreography in Santa Barbara. Jennifer Smith, one of my dearest friends, and Benjamin Millepied, as you know, whom we both love, and I've known for several years, have really come together over the years to dream something here in Santa Barbara. And it's just such a joy to watch it take form and to witness the expression of it being so profoundly received by our community. So thank you so much for coming, for dancing with us. And
thanks for having us.
Oh, it was just literally heaven on earth, a little slice of heaven on earth in the middle of a weekday. And thank you for showing up, for continuing to show up for the arts, the community, and your fellow dancers, and those Thank you.
I love. I do it without. I mean, I dance to empty rooms all the time, but it's not the same. We cannot do what we do if there are people to like have this exchange with.
The exchange, and also the importance of funding the arts has really never been more important.
Yeah.
And I've watched it my whole life. And as I've given my philanthropic hat a big rest, because I've spent all of the funds that I had allotted for the arts, for the gardens, for all of these different things. And so it was really a joy that this is one of my last projects that I've invested in. Yeah. And it's because I really believe in all of you. So thank you for making our dreams come true in Santa Barbara by watching you dance to the wisdom of your little girl that knew what she wanted to do. Thank you for continuing to do it, showing up, and gracing this planet with your performance.
That's amazing, Lucy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We are back, and I am Belle Hahn, and this is
Nathan Shreeve-Moon.
And it is such a pleasure to be with you, Nathan, on the pier in Santa Barbara after such an exquisite performance by LADP.
It's a pleasure to be here with you too.
So Nathan, how did you end up here at LADP and in Santa Barbara? We'll get to.
So I've been with LADP for 9 years. My background is in theatre as a theatre director and producer. I started working in dance for 3 or 4 years before I found Benjamin Millepied and LA Dance Project, and I've been with LADP ever since.
So beautiful. What theater were you in before? What work were you producing?
All sorts of things, producing, directing, company management, from tiny off-Broadway shows to big Broadway revivals with big stars. So
incredible. Wait, so where did you start? What's your origin story?
I went to the University of Manchester in the UK. When I was at college, I set up a small theatre company with friends, and we started making our own work and putting on plays in the basements of pubs and rooms above nightclubs and the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, kind of all of the rites of passage that you have to go through when you want to be a theatre maker in the UK. And when I graduated college, I had a job offer to come to New York. So I came straight to New York with 2 suitcases at 21, and I've been there ever since.
You still live in New York?
I still live in New York. Yes.
Oh, so then how did Benjamin come into your life? And then LA is for LA Dance Project.
So I've been working with another dance company before LADP that was also LA based.
Okay.
So I've gone back and forth between New York and LA for work for 15 years now.
Wow. Incredible. So you're all over the place.
All over
including the pier in Santa Barbara.
Including the pier in Santa Barbara.
Where we just had the most extraordinary performance. I still have chills, not just from the wind, but truly from the power of your performers and artists. Will you share a little bit about City of Dance and what you're doing in this amazing pop-up moment where you're bringing dance into these public spaces? We were just in Ojai. Now we're here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so City of Dance, this is the US premiere of City of Dance. The performance that you just saw, which is also called Koyana Scazzi, premiered in Paris last summer. So Benjamin came up with this concept of creating an evening-length dance work, which is 72 minutes long, which is what you saw today, and placing it in different places of civic and cultural importance in and around Paris, which happened in the summer of 2025. So La Ville Dansée, as it was called in French, was performed in, I believe, 4 or 5 venues and was produced by Benjamin's other dance company, kind of a sister company to us, the Paris Dance Project. And this year, by bringing it to LA and to LA Dance Project, we added a new section with an LA-based choreographer called Madeline Hollander, and we are now taking it to 9 locations all over LA, and there's 1 stop in Santa Barbara.
We're so lucky. We're seriously so blessed to have you here, and we're doing something else together in Santa Barbara. I've been a fan for many years of LADP through Jennifer, through getting to know Benjamin. It's just been an honor to be a part of it, to be a donor and a sponsor of events. And we're doing a really, really sacred, exciting, groundbreaking one in a month from now, July 16th.
We are.
Will you share a little bit about what we're doing at Belle Esquardo?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's really important to say that Santa Barbara and Montecito, this whole area in Ventura County, is really, really important to Benjamin and has been for a very long time. It's inspired work that he has created, a work that he's creating now, actually, in Paris called Summerland, which is premiering, I believe, over the summer in Lyon. So when we knew that we were doing City of Dance, Benjamin really strongly wanted us to find a way to bring it to Santa Barbara, to bring it to the community that lives in this area of Ventura County. So for him, having the company have a presence in this part of California has been hugely important and a priority to him artistically for a long time. And with the amazing leadership from you and Jennifer, in partnership with Benjamin, we're super excited to launch the Santa Barbara Fund for New Choreography, which will be launched at a really, really special, intimate evening at the Belle Esquardo Foundation a month from today on July the 16th.
It's going to be exquisite on every level. And I want to just nod a little my head to you, Nathan, because I have seen LADP at its most beautiful, extraordinary space when you have the Midas touch that you do with these events. It's really, your eye is exquisite. It's an experience that is really transformative. And as I was just sharing with Audrey and the other dancers, watching them, witnessing their power, their dance, their body, their movements in such an intense time on the planet frees something in me too. And I'm really excited to see people in Santa Barbara receive such an extraordinary experience.
We're super excited to be back.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you and Benjamin again and to watch truly your dancers dance on in such a time. I'm so grateful that for this partnership and to support you in any way we can. Can you share also how others can get involved and how we can support you in this next chapter?
Of course. The easiest thing to do is go to www.ladanceproject.org. You can find out everything that we're doing there, both in LA, Santa Barbara, and all over the world. The company tours internationally for projects all the time. So check out our website. You'll know exactly what it is that we're doing at home and abroad. You can follow us on Instagram at LA Dance Project, all one word. You can also, if you'd like to support the company in a more material way, you can join our membership program. And that can be anything from $10 a month. Because every single gift that we receive helps support the work that we do. It's work like the performance that you just saw here. We also have summer education intensives with other community partners in Los Angeles. We run artistic residencies for up-and-coming choreographers and other dance artists in our studio space once a year. And then we commission new works that travel the world. So every little helps on every level of the work that the company does.
I'm really touched and grateful to be part of it. And as I shared with Audrey, to be spending last funds from my philanthropic adventure to invest in this absolutely powerful and empowered new, did you call it the new choreography? Will you share again what that's called?
Yes.
Yes, I'm just so we have it.
It's the Santa Barbara Fund for New Choreography.
Yes.
And the purpose of this fund is to continuing this relationship between Benjamin and this area of California, is to commission and create new dance works which premiere here.
Yes.
In Santa Barbara, in Ventura County, before then going wherever else they go in the world. And LA Dance Project, we've been at the Sydney Opera House, we've been at the Dubai Opera, the Philharmonie de Paris, we've been in Rio de Janeiro and Brazil. We've been all over the world. So this is a great opportunity for dance that is born in Santa Barbara to be taken
all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah,
Sky's
it's
the
a
limit.
birth. Not even the sky is the
Yeah,
limit, is
exactly.
what Madame Malska would say. So, which will have you hopefully dancing on Lotus Land in no time too. So all over the place. We're so grateful that you're here, that you landed here. Thank you, Nathan, for the gift of you.
Oh, hi,
And
friend.
the gift of you. Hello. Dance on up there. Hi. Well, this is our first investor
Well, fantastic.
in the new choreography fund.
They missed the
There's-
performance.
Yeah. You get it. You really want to come to the performance. Yeah. Okay.
Bella Squado in a month.
Yeah. Flying over.
Yeah.
Just, bird's eye
Yes.
view. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for reminding us that not even the sky is the limit as he
Yes.
landed in.
Absolutely.
She landed in. We'll see. Okay. Have a lovely day or just stay right there. And Nathan, always a privilege to see you.
Oh, such a pleasure to
Thank
see
you.
you too.
I talk to the crows on the wire. They carry a voice I still